Hi everyone, and welcome to the last 2 weeks of online learning. We're going to go ahead and jump in. Go ahead and click on the week 7 link. You know the drill. Then you're going to see this folder. Go ahead and click that as well. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to watch this video. Now you are currently in the video, but once you go into the Financial Literacy Project folder, you're going to see a little link right here. So go ahead and click that and watch the video. The second thing that you're going to do after you watch the videos, you're going to click on this copy of Financial Literacy Project. Okay, and what this is going to do is it's going to make you force copy, okay, for your own project. So if I can get my internet to go a little bit quicker, we'll go ahead and move on. Alrighty, so the first thing that you're going to do after the project comes up, you're going to rename it. So you're going to type your name and then FinLit Project, because that's what it is. Now the next thing that you're going to do, you're going to go click Share. And you need to make sure that you share it with anyone in Lake Travis ISD, but you also, this is very important, you also need to change viewer to commenter. Then you're going to copy the link. You're going to go back into Schoology and you're going to click Form under Step 3. Now what this is going to do, it's going to bring up a form where you're going to type your last name, first name, the class period you have math, and then this is probably the most important part. You're going to paste the link that you just shared, okay, at the very bottom, and you're going to click Submit. Now what this is going to do, this is going to send a message to your teachers saying that you have started the project, okay, and that's very, very, very important because we need to know if you've actually started or not to maybe help you out. So next, what you're going to do is we're going to go to the Google Slides and we are going to kind of just walk through, okay, and talk step by step about the project. Okay, so here's the suggested pacing guide. Obviously, just like all of your other things that we have done in online learning, it's only a suggested pacing. You can do this all in one day. You can break it up. So we just kind of gave you a little step by step if you would like to use that. Now, this is very important, the navigating the project document. So every time that you see a teal box, that's where you are going to be expected to add an answer. Okay, so that's very, very, very important. Also, anytime you see a teal circle, it's going to be down in the bottom right-hand corner of the slide. You're going to be expected to click that, and it's going to take you all the way down to the bottom of the project, and you're going to need to post some kind of an answer, but we will get to that in a second. All right, so the first step, you're going to choose your job. So it says, please complete the short survey from Career One Stop. So what you're going to do, you're going to click the link, and it's going to take you to an interest level assessment. So what you're going to do, you're going to answer these questions. So what kind of a desire do I have to build kitchen cabinets? Honestly, I'm unsure. I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't have to do it. I can hire someone, develop a new medicine, write books or plays, and so on. And at the end, you're going to click Submit. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to bring up a list of possible jobs that might interest you. Okay. Then on the next slide, after you complete that survey, you are going to choose 2 careers that you're interested in out of the list that they give you. Okay, so notice we have teal boxes that you're going to need to put your answer in. So remember, you're going to pick 2 jobs. You're going to write a little bit about what the job is. You're going to need to research the yearly income from each of those careers. You also need to figure out in research how much education is needed. Do you need a bachelor's degree to do that job? Do you need a master's degree? Do you need a professional degree? Do you need an associate's or vocational technical school? That's going to be up to you and your research. Now, after you find the yearly income, if you notice that last row on the table is the earnings over 30 years. So you're going to need to figure that out as well. Also on step 1, out of those 2 jobs, you're going to choose one to use for the rest of the project. Now, after you pick that career, you're going to type it in this teal box, and you're going to describe why. That's very important. If you just put because I want to, that's not going to be good enough. Okay? You need to put some thought and some effort into the why. Next on this slide, based on your chosen career, will you need any additional education or training? So after high school, are you going to need to go to more education? If yes, we would like you to pick what college you would like to go to and why. Do you want to go to Texas A&M because it's the best school, in the nation? If that's so, go ahead and put that down. So finally, on the last step 1 slide, you're going to choose your job again. And on this slide, you're going to calculate the monthly earnings. So I've done an example, okay, for you. Notice my career as a teacher. I would make $44,892 for the yearly income. And for the monthly income, you just divide by 12. So now it's your turn down on this bottom of slide number 8. You're going to type your career. You're going to copy down the yearly income, and then you are going to find, the monthly income. So notice we have a teal circle. So what you are going to do after you finish the slide, if you want, you can do it all at the end if you like, but we just thought it might help a little bit. You're going to click, if I can, You're going to click, and it's going to take you to the end. Now what you are going to do for your check register, you are going to write the description of the transaction, which is the paycheck, and you are going to put it right here under balance, so right here under balance. If we go back up, we've already completed step 1. Now we need to go to step 2. So step 2 is all about insurance, and we use insurance in order to go to the doctor and get checkups and all those types of things. So what you are going to do based on your monthly income and what you need as a person, you're going to figure out what's the best plan for you. You're going to notice the basic medical plan, the standard medical plan, and what the coverage is and the cost monthly. After you choose that, you're going to go back to your check register at the end of the project, and you are going to make that as an entry. Same thing on slide number 10. Now, number 10 and number 11, we're talking about dental plans and vision plans. Obviously, you do not have to have a dental plan or a vision plan, especially if you don't have glasses. You really don't need a vision plan, but you are going to do the same thing. You're going to look at the plan, the coverage, the cost, and then you're going to make your choice. Now, step 3 is all about where you will live. Notice we have a teal box here. Monthly net income, so how much you make per month. You're going to find 35% of that, and that's how much you should be spending on your apartment, your house, your mansion, your townhome, whatever you are going to choose. So notice the type of home, the description, and the cost. After you make your choice, you're going to put it as an entry on your check register. Step 4 is utility bills. Notice we have already given you electricity and garbage and water. So you are going to choose cable, internet, and cell phone. Now, you do not have to have internet and you do not have to have cell phone. It is completely up to you. Now, getting around town, your car, notice that we have cost and your gas cost. So you need to choose wisely on that. Also, you're going to add $137 per month for car insurance, and that is not optional. This is not optional. Slide number 16, or step 6, is your student loans. More than likely, you're going to have to take out some loans if you go to college. So depending on how many years you go to school, that's going to determine your monthly student loan payment. So if I was a teacher and I went to school for 4 years, I needed a bachelor's degree, I'm spending $344 a month to pay back my student loans. Now on to step 7. Okay, you need a monthly food budget. So you need to choose, okay, are you a peanut butter person, peanut butter and jelly, and you're just going to eat some sandwiches? If that's the case, then you're going to pick $25. Now notice, the cost is weekly. Okay, this cost is weekly, which means in order to find the monthly cost, you're going to have to multiply it by 4. Okay, so notice we have our teal box down at the bottom. So go ahead and you're going to pick whatever you choose right here. You're going to multiply it by 4, and that's going to give you your monthly cost. Now, step 8, we have an unexpected event. So today is your lucky day. For example, if your last name starts with the letter P, then you received $100 for your birthday, and you're going to add that as an entry on your check register. Step 9, we have our savings. Notice we have 2 toolboxes here. We have monthly net income, so you're going to put your monthly paycheck. You're going to multiply it by 10%, and that's how much you should be putting into your savings account. So you're going to figure that out. Plus, after 6 months, how much will you have? And after 1 year, how much will you have? Okay? So step 10, we have entertainment. You have to get out and have some fun every once in a while, especially during COVID-19, right? Especially when we get out of this thing. Okay, so what you're going to do, you are going to pick 4 activities, okay, off this list for each weekend of the month, okay, and you can choose any 4, and it can also be the same 4 activities that you would choose, okay? You are allowed to choose an activity more than once. And then you're going to add those as entries on your check register. Now we're going to get to the check register. Okay, so if you went through the PowerPoint on week 6, we mainly spent our time talking about check registers. So it's very important to keep records to make sure that you don't spend money that you don't have, because that can get you into trouble. So what you are going to do on this project is each time that you spend money, whether it be entertainment, savings, your monthly car payment, you are going to go to the bottom of this project and you are going to add entries to your check register. So for example, I made an example for you on slide 21. So I got a paycheck, and that was my paycheck for the month. Next, I had to pay my utility bill. So when you pay something, that goes under withdraw or subtract. So I'm going to take my balance and subtract 178 from my balance, and that's going to give me my new balance. Okay? Next, I had to make a car payment. So I paid $523 for my car. So I'm going to subtract 523 from my new balance to give me $3,040. Now, I got birthday money. It was my birthday. My grandma gave me $25. So when I get money, or when I am depositing money into the bank, I am adding. So I take my new balance, $3,040, and I add $25 to it, and that's going to give me my $3,065. So that's just an example. So if we move on, you are going to make your own check register. So you are going to take that interest survey, you're going to find the balance, you're going to put your monthly payment in the balance, and then you're going to go from there. Okay, so you're going to make how much you pay in savings for the month, how much you're paying in entertainment, how much you're paying in rent, your car, your gas, your utilities, and these are going to go on these slides. I hope I did a good job of explaining the project to you. As always, if you have any questions whatsoever, please ask your teacher. Do not sit here and wait until the last minute to try and get this done because you didn't know how to do it. Please reach out to your teachers. We are more than happy to help you. As always, good luck, and let us know if you need anything.